Greetings Metalheads, welcome to another edition of the Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today you're going to be listening to an audio interview which was conducted with Glen Benton from the mighty Deicide. Now we all know Deicide are Florida's satanic death metal band that have been around for many years. This interview was conducted back in 1991 when the band had just released their debut album. Now we all know this is a fantastic, brutal debut album. So please take this interview for what it is. Please and share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and any other social media sites. And also please take it for what it is. I was a 21-year-old interviewing Glen Benton, so you can imagine how nerve-wracking it could have been. So just take it for what it is. Thanks for watching and listening. Stay metal folks, more interviews to come soon. Cheers. Be safe.
Press. Lots of it.
Right. Okay then, question then for everybody. Can you tell me when the band formed, please?
1987.
87. And
July of 87.
And what was the line-up?
What's that?
What was the line-up?
The same as it is now.
Same as it is now. Could you tell me what other names you had besides Amon?
That was it.
That was it. What does it mean, Amon?
Amon? Well, we took it out of the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
When King Dong used it, that's when we dropped it.
Right. Uh-huh. Right. Could you tell me who Deicide's influences are, please?
Each one of us influenced each other.
Yeah.
So, as far as influences, speaking for myself, I have no musical influence.
No. What the band, did they have any influences, the rest of the band?
Yeah, they listen to a lot of shit like I listen to. I mean, I listen to everything. We don't inspire we don't get inspired by other bands.
Yeah.
We all write original stuff. Anything non-original gets rejected.
Right. Could you tell me, how many demos the band have done?
The Sacrificial demo, that got us signed, and we did an 8-track demo in 87, right after the band formed. And hopefully we're going to release some of that really old stuff on the newer demo.
Yeah, I heard you was doing one of the demos put on vinyl.
Yep.
So, how many demos did you sell of those?
I didn't sell any of them. They weren't for sale.
Not for sale.
They just got bootlegged like fuck.
So that's got you the reputation.
What was that?
I said that got you the reputation.
I don't know about that.
Right.
Possible.
Have you told me a bit about the first album? What other labels approached you besides Roadrunner?
Believe it or not, we got rejected by a lot of the labels. Rejected us because of the concept of the band.
Yeah.
But Roadrunner went apeshit, so they offered us a good deal we couldn't refuse.
Right. Could you tell me if it's possible how long your contract is?
Forever.
Forever.
Almost.
Right. Could you tell me about
it's really unpredictable.
Yeah.
You know.
Could you tell me about the first album? How long it took to record the album?
Took about 4 days.
Really?
It took 2.5 hours to record all the rhythm tracks.
Okay, no. So, could you tell me a bit about the songs on the album? Who writes the lyrics and the music?
I write all the lyrics, and we all write the music.
Mm-hmm.
We individually write the songs musically, and I write all the lyrics.
If there's any chance, could you tell me what each song's about off the first album?
The first album?
Yeah, if you could tell me briefly what each song's about.
Oh, man, I ain't got enough time for that. I can't ever. I've been asked too many questions today to even fucking think that far back in my career. Oblivious to Evil is about a particular individual I know that didn't know anything about evil before he got into it, and next thing you knew, he was trying to get the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of songs on that album. Lunatic of God's Creation is about Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Sacrificial Suicide is about the voices that constantly tell me to kill myself.
Yeah.
Step at Dawn is about recurring nightmares.
Yeah.
Castle of Cantar.
It's not anything to do with the film then, Evil Dead.
What's that?
It's not anything to do with the film Evil Dead.
No, I've seen the movie and that, but my dreams of it is what inspired that.
Mm-hmm.
Carnage in the Temple of the Damned is about Jim Jones.
Yeah.
And
what did he do?
What's that?
Who was he?
Jim Jones was a religious preacher, pastor in the States that took 900 people's lives in a suicide.
No. Uh-huh. So what's the next?
Can't remember, man.
Sounds like you've been out a busy day.
Yeah, my ear's quite flat from sitting on the phone all day.
You know. All right then. Could you tell me where was the new album recorded and who did it?
More Sound Studios again. All new equipment, new board. We produced it, and Scott engineered.
Right, yeah, I noticed you can hear the snare drum on the album for once. Because I noticed Scott Benton has a tendency to have a real duff snare drum sound.
Yeah, well, we produced it ourselves, so
Yeah.
we have, you know.
How long have you actually been playing all your instruments then?
I've been playing for like 14 years.
Yeah. So what about the rest? About the drummer? I'm a drummer, you see, so I'm just a bit curious how long you've been playing. Cause
Steve's been playing for fucking years, man, since he's probably about 13 years old. I don't know. It's hard to say. I've never asked Steve. All I know is as long as he keeps fucking kicking ass like he does, I shouldn't have to question him.
Yeah. How many albums did he sell at the first?
Between 100 and 150,000.
Right. Are you doing a video for this album?
Dead but Dreaming.
Dead by Dreaming. Right. Have you got any idea what the video's gonna be like?
It depends on what kind of money I got to spend.
Yeah. Right. Let's see. Oh God. It's a bit difficult. Right, how long you been into Satanism then? And when did you start getting involved in it?
I've been in the occult since I was 11 years old.
11 years old. Who inspired you? Anybody?
There's a lot of people in my family and a lot of books and a lot of reading.
Yes.
A lot of, being involved with it, letting my mind consume.
Yeah. So has your family been into it for a long time then?
Not all my family. There's 2 or 3 people in my family that are into it.
Yeah. So, do you actually, I know a lot of people give you a hard time and things, but would you actually prefer to do all these things that you say you do in front of a camera, or, you know what I mean, for Karan or not, if they said to you, would you do it if we take pictures, would you know what I mean, what I'm trying to say?
I didn't understand that. What?
So, what I'm trying to say is, if Karan asked you to do, say, the things that you do, which I've read about, would you do it in front of a camera if they took photos at the time?
What, as far as burning myself and things like that? Yeah, I'd do it in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Why not? Somebody wanted to see it.
Crazy. I understand that at one point in an interview I read that you said you was all going to die at a certain age.
Well, that was turned around. What was said is that I would be either killing myself by the age of 33 or I would be dead by the age of 33.
Yeah. How old are you now?
25.
25. Right. What do you actually do when you get up to them, when you're not touring or anything? What do you actually do all this all the time and all this asceticism and...
It's part of my life, man. I live it every day. I have to do these things.
Yeah, I understand that you have these dreams and you write songs about them and these nightmares.
There's a lot of things that inspire me to write.
Yeah, so I don't really know much.
I have a really bad sleeping pattern, so when you have blood-ripping dreams every night, it's kind of hard to get sleep.
So do you like watching a lot of video nasties then? Does that inspire you?
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily have to be something I see on TV.
Yeah, so I don't really know much about the cult, so I'm just curious, is there anything else you could ask me about the cult that the readers would be interested in knowing about?
I really couldn't say anything. All I can say is pick up the new Diecide album and Deicide for yourself.
Yeah. What does Deicide mean, please?
To kill God and all that is holy.
Yeah, right. Could you tell me, when you played England last year, what happened at the Bradford concert, if you don't mind me asking?
Somebody stole a $3,000 guitar of mine.
Yeah.
And me and Eric beat the shit out of some kid that was running his mouth to me.
Yeah, I was going to go to that concert, but I was working at night, so I couldn't get the time off. Because originally it was supposed to be on a Saturday, wasn't it?
What was that?
The concert at the Bradford originally was supposed to be on a Saturday, but it got put back to Tuesday, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
So that's why I couldn't go, because I was working, so...
Yeah.
Are you actually going to be playing Bradford this year?
No, I'll never play Bradford again.
Where was the nearest place you'd play?
It depends on what the promoter set up, but I'm never playing Bradford again.
Never.
They'll have to travel to see us if they want to see us.
Yeah. When would they expect to see Deicide in England?
October, November.
November. Oh, it's my birthday in October. 13th. So.
Well, we'll probably be here then.
Yeah, cool. What bands have you played with in the past?
I've played with just about everybody, man. A lot of people. Lots. Any bands from Napalm Death to Obituary, Morbid Angel, you name it, man. Cancer. Nuclear Assault, shitloads.
Yeah.
Pantera. I mean, I've played with a lot of them.
Alright. What sort of... Do you get on with these bands that are into Satanism then?
Of course.
You get on with them real well. How did you get on well with then the festival you did in Milwaukee with Believer? Are you friends with Believer?
I hate Christian metal bands.
Yeah.
They know it.
Do you actually talk to Believer though? Are you actually friends with him?
Nope, I'm not.
You're not? No, I had a rumour that you talked to him, but you didn't talk about religion or something.
No, I didn't have anything to say to them. You know, it was more or less, hi, how you doing? See you later.
Yeah. All right.
I have nothing to say to them.
So, who are you talking with in October? You have any idea?
I have no idea at this point as far as Europe goes.
Yeah. I understand that there's a Dynamo Rock Festival in a few weeks, so I thought you might have been playing at that.
You never know. When I get back home, there's no telling what's going on.
What do you say to when your fans of Friday the 13th reading?
Like I said before, pick up the album and decide for yourself.